Hello guys and welcome back to Railroad Corporation. Now the plan was for this week we were going to return to our previous run through of Wonderful Forest. However, I completely forgot that I actually crashed out at the previous Wonderful Forest video, which would have been episode 4. And yeah, I don't really want to go back to the previous save, have another run at it, and basically be butting my head up against the wall all the way through. So, I figured we would have a go at Civil War. Now this is another DLC challenge. I know I'm not great at these challenges, but I figure, you know what, we'll try this challenge. If we fail, then I'll say, you know what, fair enough. We're not good enough, and we'll just do a free play. Because I do like this game. I think it makes good videos. Although, of course, you guys can be the judge of that better than what I can. But anyway, we are going to go with the colour green and select company CEO. So, Alexander Latter. All locomotives get 25% power and 20% of pulling mass. The more powerful trains. Instead, fuel consumption is 50% higher and maximum train age is 25% less. So trains can move quicker, but they're going to use more fuel, which we would expect, and they're going to die quicker. Okay, Ferdinand Hayden. Rail laying and soil excavation cost 25% less. Bridges and tunnels are 50% cheaper. Okay. Instead, locomotive prices will be 25% higher and their upkeep will cost 50% more. So, you can lay the tracks cheaper, but the locos are going to cost more. Okay. What about you, Benjamin Roberts? All locomotives fuel consumption is 25% less. Company assets upkeep costs are 25% less as well. Instead, locomotives' max speed and pulling mass are reduced by 5%. I like this guy. 5% is a bit of a kick, but I think we can survive with that. Shareholder is us. TrainswithNick Railroad. That'll work. So, let's jump into it. We are preparing the mission. Right, gunpowder keg. Good day. Let me thank you for hiring me as a company CEO. Well, with an... No, that's not your name. Your name's Benjamin Roberts, of course. I'm sure that your experience and my skills will contribute to the development of business even during the upcoming political crisis. North States government is concerned about successional disposition of southern states. Okay. And, although no one speaks out loud about the war, the command believes that the army should be ready for every possible scenario. So the army has announced a competition for gunpowder supply. Sounds dangerous. We need to take part in this competition because the first company to supply a sufficient number of carriages with gunpowder will be able to continue cooperation with the government in the future, and our services will be needed even more if the political crisis nevertheless develops into a military confrontation. Okay, let's start the mission then. Right, we are paused, brilliant. So I want to get a lay of the land first. So as you can see, competition, gunpowder for the army. So there's 3 of us competing, we're in green, and we've got blue and pink, whoever they are. Our office is in New York. Let me remind you that we should focus on delivering gunpowder to win the competition. Gunpowder production requires many resources, which is coal, pyrite, 3 wood, and saltpeter. Pyrite and saltpeter can be mined in local mines. There are suitable ones in Old Forge. That's good. Also, authorities have defined only 3 locations where they accept gunpowder, which is Allentown, Albany, and Laconia. Keep in mind that to produce necessary amount of commodities, we can build our own gunpowder mills or use the existing local facilities. Okay. That's good to know. By the way, I've managed to open an office for our company in New York. It is a best place to start a railroad network from, I suppose. You suppose. Well, you're not making me feel very good about it. You suppose. Right, so let's get the lay of the land first of all. We are effectively bottom corner of the map. Here in New York, got New Haven there, Brooklyn, Allentown, which is one of the places that will take the gunpowder. Got Reading, Wilkes Barre over here. There's coal mine there. Always good. So they supply saltpeter at New Haven, but we were told where is it? Kingston, Minerva, Old Forge can supply what we need. Unfortunately, these guys have already built into there. Ah, right. So, by the looks of it, we can join up and we'll probably have to pay trackage rights to run trains down their line. So, Whitaker and Brothers are based in Portland, and they've got all this built already. We've got Wolf Railroads, which are based in Utica. Got all that line. Carbondale. That's insane. Oh. 3 tracks through there. I got a Y. So I guess first thing is think about logically how we're going to do this. We've got 350,000 in the bank. We've got a $50,000 overdraft, which we don't want to use unless we have to. Oh, we've got a right. Yep. So we've got to set up an HR department. Right, where's our office then? Is it green thing? Yep. So we've got railroad lane department. We can't build anything more unless we do that, which we are going to do. We want R&D immediately and an HR department. Now that may seem presumptuous, a bit ahead of time, but I feel it's necessary personally. Right. I'm thinking we want to connect into tracks here at Albany. We want to go New York, New Haven, Hartford, Salisbury, Pittsfield, and into Albany. But we're going to need to do that as soon as possible. Right, so Hazardville is the place to build a gunpowder. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Wondering. Keep thinking to myself, should we build a separate line running up? But I think taking advantage of trackage rights probably a better idea. No, we need to get a line built. We're 10 minutes in. Too much procrastinating is not going to help. So, let's go for 50 mile an hour. Let's bring that out first of all. So that's going to cost us 19,000. That we can manage. Now, get coal there. Can get saltpeter from there. Is there anywhere? Right. Out of that. I'm wondering if I was to buy that. Okay. Don't understand what's going on there. We have to bid for land? Sounds a bit strange. Right, so what can you do? Right, you can bring down the price of everything. Grain, cotton and wood. We're not transferring any of those yet, so I'll pass on that. One is doing that. One to upgrade that. Put in a repair shop. Tell him to repair every time he comes through. Right, let's unpause. Oh, I see. So I want, yeah, we'll bid 20,000. If we can get us some land. Right. That's got us some land. Landed us cash. What I did there. Right, what can we construct here? Not a damn. It's useful at least. Have anywhere that supplies grain or anything. Steel mill. Carbondale, it's got grain, of course it has. But they've taken that over. cannot do raw materials from there. Konya demands gunpowder. They've connected to. Fine. Right. Marlborough supplies wood. We'll hold on to that until we get some wood going. Hartford, Connecticut, here we come. Meat. Kerosene, books. May be a mistake, but New York. And then that. Fly. Those. Go. Industry incentive for weapons appeared in an agenda in Hartford. Yep, that's great. Oh, we need to get steel and lubricants there if we need to worry about that. Does anyone along here need coal? What is coal? Steel mill does. But we need to get our hands on iron in that case. Got coal mine, wheat field. Anyone got any iron? Nowhere that. See? Nope. Right. Okay. What we can do, know about, is we can oil will cost us 40% less, cotton will cost us 15% more. Well, that's great, but we don't have access to either of those. Oh, 761. Yep, do that. And something I don't like doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That is going to supply them with coal. More importantly, it's going to make us money. And coal as well. Prize wood. Where is was? Where would wood be? That's the problem. We need to get some research done. Yeah, that works for me. Fortunately, there isn't a way of just seeing. Marlborough, is that any place? Oh, Warrenburg. You know what? We're going to see if we can grab wood. $21,000. Do it. John Bull. $24 over at 30. That will do. That off there. Bring those items. Where were they? This is helpful, isn't it? Oh, they needed. There. And we want you to make mail all the way back. There. That works for me. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. And Hazardville requires 8 carriages of wood. Much would a railroad across the river cost? 30,000. Leaves 100,000. $28,000. You know what? I'm going to do it. That may have been my first mistake right there. We're going to sign that contract. We are going to buy us a loco. What we're also going to do is we're going to upgrade that whilst we're at it. And we are going to load up with logs. Send that back. And on the way back we may as well grab some passengers, drop them off there. That's what we want to do. I almost connected to their line then. We want to that route. Close. Go. On pause. There we have it. You know what? I'm going to upgrade that to a level 3. I am going to drag a track out. Connect that in like that. We're going to make that single directional. You're going... Oh, you're finally on your way. Brilliant. What we got here? Salary a month, 660, but you bring the jumbo price down by 40% hire him. There you go. William Norris. Well-known train man there. Should have took advantage of that and looped that round. I think it'll be okay. Right. We're going to buy one more of these. We're going to send it there, down to there. And then we're going to load it up with coal. And send it back there. Fly, close. Just because I want to try and see that off as soon as possible. One additional change we're going to make is don't do that. I'm going to put in a passing loop. Like so. And we've got warehouses in port cities. I would like to notify you that there are additional trading opportunities in port cities. There, goods are delivered to warehouses that may not be produced by local industry, but also may just be other goods at a good price. The warehouses that I speak of are located in these cities: Portland, Portsmouth, Boston, New Haven, and New York. Awesome. And with that, we are going to leave it there, guys, because we have passed the 30 minutes already. You know what? This is the first series that I actually feel really good about at the end of the first episode. We've got cash in the bank. We've got trains that are working. Okay, none of them are in profit yet. But that one will soon skyrocket. Just because it's going to... It's not going to. Right, okay. Plan B for that train then. That doesn't actually work anymore. Or are they all? No? Yeah, that won't allow us to do that. So, that. We fly one person. Drop them off at Hartford. Bring the person back. See how the game feels about that. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.